Shout out Coryxkenshin.
Alright, so the video y'all about to watch now, I was sick. So I was talking with real low energy. I didn't really even want to record because of how bad I was, but I love y'all so much and I love doing it so much. Next video, I am coming with that energy, but I'm talking in a real low, calm voice because I was really sick. I just want to say I'm sorry about that, but I still came out with the content. So you already know what I'm about to say. Go get your snacks.
I just started off in your world.
So this guy named Steven met this girl online. This girl will be Alyssa. So Steven met Alyssa online. They started to gain feelings for each other. He decided to meet up with her.
Steven felt like he was in love with Alyssa. So Steven drove from New York all the way down to Texas to see Alyssa. And this is when Alyssa ran away from home to be with Steven.
2 years later of them dating, they have this baby. The baby name is Katie. Little did Katie know, her life is, oh my gosh. So Alyssa and Steven have this baby named Katie, a newborn girl. Steven started to do a little bit weird stuff to Katie. Pinch her body, leaving bruises all over her.
Like, this is a baby. I don't understand child abuse, full stop, but this is a little baby, and he's pinching her skin so hard that Alyssa would find little bruises all over her body, and then this next thing is disgusting.
And one day, they had this cooler in her house. So then he puts Katie in the cooler and sat there and waited. Just waited until she almost couldn't breathe, and she let her out of the cooler. She lived, luckily.
Steve had a bad temper. He would destroy things in the home when he was upset, punching holes in the walls.
Now the mom, Alyssa, is stressing over this. She don't know what Steven's gonna do next, so she's so stressed she adopted her baby, something she didn't really want to do. I don't know why she stayed with him. Maybe she's a real ride or die. Like, I really don't know why she stayed with him, or this guy Steven have some mental illness and she willing to stick with him because he can probably recover from it. I don't know. 18 years later, Katie is now 18 years old. During the time they adopted Katie, they also had a newborn baby. And at this time, their newborn baby is now not newborn, is 10 years old. They didn't adopt her. I guess Steven didn't do nothing crazy to her.
She decided that instead of going to college, she was going to move to Henrico County, Virginia, in with Alyssa and Steven.
This is something she probably should have never done. The dad started to do a little bit of strange things, but in a different way. He started to shave his beard and make himself look younger. He started to clean up himself a lot more than what he usually looked like. He started to not sleep in his wife Alyssa's room. He started to sleep in Katie's room on the floor. Alyssa didn't know why, but he started to sleep there almost every night. And it wasn't because he's about to do something to her. It wasn't because he was gonna torture her or nothing. It's because they're secretly dating. They are madly in love with each other. When Katie moved in that house, she fell in love with her dad. Like, really in love, and the dad felt really in love with her. So they started dating and having a secret relationship. And when the mom noticed this, she was disgusted. So she moved out, she divorced him. And now it's just Katie and the dad, Steven, alone together at home. But like I said, this story gets way darker than what y'all thought. Y'all are still here. There's just the beginning.
So Alyssa decided that she was going to tell Katie how Steven used to abuse her when she was a baby. The pinching, the cooler, the other things that we don't know about. She decided to tell Katie this because she wanted to warn her, like, this is the man that you're dealing with. Be careful. Katie felt none of this. She actually felt nothing. It didn't even bother her.
Now while I'm editing this video, we gotta talk about something that I didn't mention. They got married. Of course, when they was filing the papers, they said they was not related. Otherwise, they would have never got married. The people who adopt Katie was there. So I know that felt awkward. There was really nothing they can do about it, so they decided we're gonna support her anyways. Now, y'all remember that 10-year-old girl that Steven and Alyssa had? She had a journal, and this is what she wrote inside of it. Katie is pregnant. Did they get a little drunk that night when it happened? And then at this point of her journal, she started cursing him out badly, saying how he's Satan. Writing all caps, Satan. He'll go to hell, but he wouldn't be the one getting tortured. He'll be the one doing the torturing. Then on the next page, she drew Katie and she drew the dad. Under the dad, she wrote in all caps, demon. And I guess this picture that you're seeing right here is the newborn baby that they're gonna have soon. And that baby is half human and half demon. The two then got arrested for incest adultery. This story kind of got me having a headache, I can't lie. When the two was arrested for incest adultery and a little bit other more things, Stephen post bail. Now that kid that Katie had, Stephen's mom was taking care of that kid. Now while both of these two are out of jail, Katie decides to do something that Stephen did not like, and that was, he contacted him and said, we can no longer do this relationship. It's done. We're done. Stephen decides to go to his mother's house to get his baby and take the baby out to New York. He got his baby, brought the baby to his house, and then he strangled the young infant baby. He murdered his own child.
And he arrived at Katie's house, her adoptive parents' house, early the next morning. And when he got there, he just parked up near the house and he started watching the house.
So he see Katie family member, his name is Anthony, get in the car. He also noticed that Katie was also in that car. So he then follows them. When he followed them in the minivan, the car went to a stop because of a red light. So he pulled up his car next to them, he got his gun and he shot Katie and Anthony both dead. Some off-duty firefighter seen it and he hurried up and called the cops, listened from his phone call as well.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
Hello, this is Connecticut. It's on Route 7 and Route 55. Someone just went by and shot this guy in the truck.
Somebody just shot somebody in a truck on Route 55, sir?
Yes, right at the beginning of Route 55 and Route 7. It just happened. I'm a fireman out of New York. The car pulled up, went around him, shot him. Whole clip pulled into his head.
Okay, sorry. Is you still with him?
We're here at the road.
Where? Right at the intersection?
Yes, sir, right at the intersection.
Okay, sir.
He's deceased, boss. The truck's in the middle of the road.
He's dead?
Yes, sir. His brains are on the road.
And he was shot. Did you see the person who shot him?
Yeah, we pulled up. There's a whole, yes.
Who? Okay, which way did the vehicle go?
Headed toward New Milford, down Route 7.
Down Route
south.
7? Can you describe the vehicle to me?
It's a blue minivan with, I believe, a South Carolina plate.
Blue minivan, South Carolina plate?
Yes, sir. A light blue minivan.
Okay, sir, just stay on the line with me.
So as a little bit of time passed, police officers noticed Stephen's car and they noticed somebody was in the car. So they walk up to this car ready to arrest Stephen because they know he's inside of this car. They get to the car and as they look inside of it, they notice he's not alive. He unalived himself. Imagine how Alyssa feels about this. Just imagine. That's tough. I can't lie. That's crazy.
Killed his wife. He killed her father. And I can't even believe this is happening. He left the baby dead when he left.
Okay, ma'am, listen to me. What's your name?
To sum it up, Stephen Fladel married his daughter. When she wanted to break up, he killed their baby in North Carolina, then drove to New Milford, Connecticut, and killed her and her adoptive father, and then he killed himself.
Terrible, 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 terrible situation. Have y'all heard about this? I hope that the two little girls that were his biological daughters, I hope they're living a good and fulfilled life.
He snapped and decided that nothing was worth it anymore.
I did read an article that Alyssa said they do not miss him, their dad. They don't want him. They don't miss him at all. They never missed him.
Katie was described by her friends and family as a reserved, shy, yet happy girl. She absolutely loved animals and she was passionate about them.
I really came to tell y'all about something. So in my video that I posted some months back, somebody noticed something. So basically it's me talking in my house, holding the camera up, and you see this figure in the background. Basically like someone is in my house and I didn't know. Well, I decided to go check that out because I was creeped the hell out. Look at this. All right. So y'all, stop freaking out over that. It's just a poster. I forgot it was there. Y'all scared me. I'm like, did somebody watch me over my sleep and I'm the most aware person?
I just started